My name's Jason, and I remember back when, I wanted to have the procedure done, and I think especially maybe with the younger generation, you kind of look at it. You look at yourself in the mirror. So let's say you're like, in your late 20s or something like that, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you notice you start bald in here or maybe in the back or something, and you're thinking, I don't know, at least for me, I was thinking this is a procedure that maybe older dudes get done. And I'm thinking it's just, should I even look into it or whatever? And if I did look into it, it's gonna be like really expensive or something like that. And so I thought, what the heck, what have I got to lose? Women, they get enhancements done, do stuff like that. I was thinking, why can't I do it? Why can't I make myself, feel a little bit better and that type thing. So yeah, that's when I decided to check it out. And I think my situation might be a little bit interesting too, because before I met Dr. Rome, before I, researched and learned about him, I actually had another procedure done, and it was a regular procedure, non-robotic. And I wasn't happy with the results. It was definitely more painful. I'm looking in the mirror and I have a little bit, I had a little bit of the hair there and stuff, and it was weird because it was like halfway. I wasn't bald, and then I had that kind of that plug hair look, and I'm like, gosh dang it, what can I do to to be happy? I just want to be happy. I want to look good. That's it. And so that's when I started researching, different quality and stuff. And that's when I found Dr. Rome. Just all the reviews and stuff, in particularly the robotic procedure. And I said, I want to fix myself if it's even possible. And so I went to Dr. Rome, and I understood it completely. He showed me, what he was going to do, how he was going to fix it and stuff like that. And I felt so much better because I felt like, okay, now I'm able to do a procedure where it's going to make me feel more natural. Because after I had the first procedure done, I remember I showed some people and they were like, okay, yeah, it looks okay. You could kind of hear it in their voice. And then people that didn't know I had the procedure, I kind of brush my hair back or something like that, and they'd say, "Oh, Jason, you look like you're kind of balding a little bit right there." I'm like, "Oh gosh, dang, those are the worst," But then after I had the procedure with Dr. Rome, it's so cool because it's actually been the opposite. I've had some people come into me and just say, "Oh yeah, it's so nice that that you have a good hairline, Jason," or whatever. Little do they know. But it's cool because for me, I actually enjoy telling people about it because there's so many people out there that are bald or they're balding, and it's, for me, it's something that I'm not ashamed of. 90% of the planet, guys anyway, or especially, are going bald. So, why ignore the elephant in the room? You know what I mean? And so for me, yeah, I love talking about it. Even after I got my procedure done and stuff, I when I talk to people about it and whatnot, I just let them know. I say, if you're ever, here's the thing for me, when I first was considering getting this done, I was worried about the cost. I was worried about, it being, like a major surgery, how it was going to affect me and stuff. And what I found was, when I went in to do the procedure, number one, as far as the cost and stuff, it was so cool because, I was thinking, gosh, I'd probably spend, twice this much on a car, or 3 times as much, 4 times, something like that, or even on a used car or whatever. I'm like, why not do something permanent for me that's going to make me look good, going to make me feel better? It's not going to be like a car that, depreciates in value or something like that and whatnot. So that was one. And then and because, that's obviously something that's on everyone's mind. But for me, it was worth saving up for. It was worth doing. I really wanted to do it. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then the second thing too is, is this going to be like a major surgery where it's going to affect me? You get a little bit intimidated by it. But then when I went in for the procedure, you're awake the whole time. They've got movies up there. They ask you what movies you want to watch. They got coffee, they got water, they provide you meals. You're talking, back and forth with everybody, and they numb you up so good that it's like, you're there for a while, but it's so worth it. Would I do it again? Yes, 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 all day long, because every time I look in the mirror, when I looked in the mirror before, you know what I mean. You have that feeling where it's staring at you in the face all the time. Yeah, I got goosebumps right now, just because I remember the feeling. I remember looking in the mirror, just thinking to myself, gosh, I just wish I could just, I hate my genetics or whatever it is. I wish there was some way to fix it. Well, you know what? Today with the way technology is and everything, it's amazing that we even have opportunities like this that we can do. And that's what I love about Dr. Ohm. I love the robotic procedure. And I can say firsthand because I've done both. I did the first procedure, felt like I wasted money, to be honest with you. And I wish someone would have told me, just like I'm telling you, I wish someone would have told me about Dr. Ohm first. Because I think that I would have had amazing results, spent way less money, been way more comfortable. This procedure with Dr. Ohm, the robotic one, was way easier. It was just way less painful, just more friendly. The follow-up is amazing. He tells you after the procedure, he's like, come on in, we want to check out your results and make sure it looks good. And, he makes sure that you're happy. And I guess here's my advice to someone that is, that looks in the mirror and sees that they want to have something done and just maybe feels like it's unattainable. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter the money you make and all that. My advice would be just check it out. Sit down with Dr. Ohm, do a free consultation, because we don't know what we don't know. And the thing that will amaze you the most is when you sit down, you will be amazed how attainable it is. And the way he explains it, so that way you understand and you can really see your results. You see the before and after pictures. You ask about people with maybe similar complexion to you or similar age to you or whatnot. And so my advice would be, just at least do yourself the favor. It doesn't hurt. Just sit down and find out about it. That at least would be the first step. When the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, right? And if it looks like something huge and unattainable, don't worry about that part. Just take the first step and just go and check it out. If you want, you can, check out, do all the research you want. But what I'm telling you is, the reason I found Dr. Ohm is I went out of my way. No one referred him to me. I went out of my way and I did a bunch of research and I found so many great testimonials, so many good reviews on him that I wanted to go check it out. And as soon as I did, I could feel the difference. Especially having a previous procedure done before, I could feel it right away. I remember right away, I was just like, gosh, I wish I would have found this dude like earlier. You know what I mean? But anyway, I am super happy with the results. Anyone I ever talk to, I'm gonna tell them, give him a call. That's what you need to do.